I did that because the guitar is the best way that I have to illustrate something I am passionate about. It's why I'm here. It's why I do what I do. I believe that we are each capable of far more than we ever knew was possible. Regardless of our level of success, which is obviously because you're here, you and I are each a gold mine of unrealized potential. And we are surrounded every moment of the day by opportunities to access that potential. Opportunities that by and large we miss. Opportunities to step beyond what's been done before, to look at old things in a new way, to create change rather than manage it. For me to play the guitar a little differently than it's been played for the last 500 years. So would you agree with that? Yes, my people. So the question becomes, how do we access that potential? Every time you ask the question, what if, you will open up the possibilities. What if we could do that? What would it look like? Oh, I know we never have, but what if we did? What if we had to? How would we make this thing that's been impossible in the past work? Here's the challenge. We've all got the naysayers. You know, the negative folks, the ones who throw a wet blanket on new energy. Oh, we can't do that. That's going to cost too much. You know, my favorite. We've never done it that way before, right? You've got them somewhere in your life. And be careful. If you don't have them anywhere in your life, it might be you. I know, not in this room, right? Here's what I like to do with the naysayers. You know, when I come up with a new idea and they say, oh, you can't do that, here's what I do. You're right. But what if we could? How would we do it? Oh, I know it's probably not even going to happen. But what if we did? What if we had to? How would we make it work? It's so cool. It's what I would call conditional surrender. You are surrendering to their point of view. You're right. This is crazy. But you're moving on with a solution anyway, which is going to do three things. It's going to open up your opportunities every single time. It's going to increase your results over time. And it's probably going to upset them, which I kind of like. There are two powers behind the question, what if? First of all, doesn't mean you're going to do it. Whatever this new idea, concept, process, doesn't mean you're going to do it. Counterintuitively, a lack of commitment at the front end is a huge strength. Why? Because if there's nothing on the line, at that moment, absolutely anything is possible. And that's where I want us to start. The key here is to be willing to set aside the old thinking, step into the new and say, hey, what if we could? How would it work? That's one strength. The other strength behind the question, what if, is because questions define the way we think. When we make this a habit, so you're asking this on a regular basis, you've reprogrammed your brain to where you are walking through life no longer looking for reasons you can't. Your default is to be the one who looks for reasons you can. It is a simple change. It is profound in the effects that we'll have. Richard Bach once wrote, here's a test to see if your purpose in life is over. If you're alive, it isn't. Which means there's a profound and a divine and a wonderful reason that we're here. That we're in these seats with whatever's going on in our lives. This is why we need to be asking, what if? We need to tap into that special creativity that each one of us has that's different than anyone else because we're serving the greater good. So, keep asking what if.